Natalie Cole with Wild Women Do. I lost 45. Only got as high as number 34 on Billboard's Hot 100, but boy, it's doing better on my fantasy playlist. Got up to number 16 the week of April 23rd, 1990. Fantasy playlist. Natalie Cole, the daughter of Nat King Cole. She passed away just a few years ago. Boy, she could do some vocal gymnastics. She can sing R&B, rock and roll. She's got a great pop voice. A voice suitable for pop music like this record right here, Wild Women Do. She did an amazing job on this record. A great pop voice, a little bit of that soul in there too. Natalie Cole. Well, Natalie Cole, I don't know much about this record. I couldn't find any information about this record except it's off the Pretty Woman soundtrack. Did find out that another song that was hit in 1990, well, there was Roxette's It Must Have Been Love. Talked about that one earlier in the countdown. But Go West, King of Wishful Thinking, also on that album, on that soundtrack of Pretty Woman, starring, oh gosh, Richard Gere and Julia Roberts or Juliet Roberts, something like that. But Wild Women Do by Natalie Cole. Natalie Cole sang some with her dad when she was real young. Nat King Cole was so huge in the 50s. Between 1954, beginning of the rock and roll era, to about 1964, Nat King Cole had about 59, close to 60, but 58, 59 charted hits on Billboard's Hot 100, including a number of top 10s, top 20s. Very smooth, had a very smooth pop voice. Nat King Cole. Kind of like Tommy Edwards in a way, but Nat King Cole having a massive number of hits. Natalie Cole sang some with him when she was real young, but his style of singing, the smooth pop vocals, uh, it just wasn't her thing. She preferred R&B and rock and roll. As a matter of fact, she mentioned something in an interview that I read, well, I came across. She said that her dad told her something like, I can't do this rock and roll thing. So I'll let you take it up. You do it. That's what kind of got her into it. The thing about Natalie Cole was when she graduated from high school. She sang in a group called Black Magic, and the clubs she started singing in clubs. The clubs initially let Natalie Cole sing at their venues because, well, she's the daughter of Nat King Cole, so she'll just sing pop standards like her dad. She'll just be like her dad. But they were chagrined. They were disappointed when she was doing rock and roll and R&B covers. They were like, "Oh, okay, wait a minute." She teamed up. When her dad died in 1965, she was, of course, grief-stricken. She graduated with a degree in sociology. Now, she teamed up with a couple of producers. One of them was a gospel singer, a producer. His name was Marvin Yancey, and a guy named Charles Chuck Jackson. She teamed up with them, and they recorded some demos. She started singing in 1972 again and started making some demos. She got a manager in 1973, and she got a deal with Capitol Records around 1973, 1974, her dad's record label. And she teamed up with these two guys, Marvin Yancey and Charles Jackson, and they came out with their big debut album. And I believe, yeah, This Will Be an Everlasting Love, her first real big hit, 1975, went to number 6. And some of the other hits, Sophisticated Lady. Oh my goodness, Sophisticated Lady, summer of 1976. That was straight R&B. That was Natalie Cole just laying it down, streetwise R&B. That's what I'm saying. She can do pop, R&B. She can do the standards too. She did Unforgettable like her dad, or with her dad. And other hit records. Oh, she did that fabulous disco record, Party Lights, in 1977. Did that disco record. Wasn't a big hit though on the pop charts. Now we get into the 80s. Jump started 1987. She did an amazing version of Pink Cadillac, Bruce Springsteen record. Pink Cadillac was originally a B-side for Bruce Springsteen, B-side of Dancing in the Dark. And that was a massive hit for Natalie Cole in 1988. A year later, she came out with Miss You Like Crazy, which went to #1 on the adult charts. And now we have Wild Women Do at number 16 on my fantasy playlist of April 23rd, 1990.